What's up, guys? In this lesson, we're going to dive into sales funnels. We're going to build just a basic two-step sales funnel to show you how to quickly get one up and running. And all we need is going to be located in the marketing tab. So we're going to use the funnels module as well as products and integrations. If you haven't set up your payment integration yet, go ahead and do that first. So come to integrations here, and whatever payment integration you're using, go ahead and get your key for the public and test version. If you're using Stripe, those are in your developer options. You'll find that information there. There's tutorials on this, so I'm not going to cover how to do this already. But basically, once that's connected, you'll hit Save Integration, and then that will be available in your funnel. So we're going to build the funnel now, and all you need for a sales funnel is basically 2 steps. You can make them more complex if you want to. You can add order bumps, upsells, downsells, and all that stuff. We're going to build a basic one, then I'll go into some of those more advanced options. So first thing we need to do is click Add Funnel here. And they have some cool templates you can start from, as well as full funnels. So these are kind of the premium funnels available, and they're really nice looking. If you want to start from one of these, they have an authority funnel, real estate. They have a cool marketing one, chiropractor, kind of a product funnel, e-com stuff here. A couple different service-based businesses, plumbers, law firm, dentist, stuff like that. We're going to go to templates and just start from one of these. Also note, if you have funnels on ClickFunnels, there's a one-click import option here. So all you're going to do is get your ClickFunnels page URL, click you confirm or have permission to import it, and give it a name here and hit drop it in. It's going to import that for you, and it gets it about 90% right. You might have to make a few tweaks, but it's super fast to actually transition all your funnels from ClickFunnels over to DropFunnels. They also added a marketplace here. So if you want some higher quality funnels to start from, there'll be more and more content added here on the marketplace in the future. That being said, we don't need to buy anything or import anything. We can just simply create one here. All you really need is a checkout page. So we're going to select one of these basic ones. The one I really like is this one here, checkout with column heading. I'm just going to name it checkout. Hit drop it in. It automatically enters our slug. We can change it here if we want after we name it, but it defaults to whatever you named it as. So once we hit drop it in, it's going to create that funnel for us, and that will be our first step. Notice I already had one called checkout, so it appended a 1. In the future, you can rename it or delete the first one if you no longer want it, but that's where that goes. So our funnel flow shows all of the steps for the funnel, and we can drop this down and change that first name here. And I'm going to put just form for this, and I'll hit update. Also, you can put your tracking codes here. If you have your Facebook pixel for a specific funnel you want to track, put that in this header tracking code. Your SEO settings, this will be what displays up in the browser. So page title, we'll put checkout. Buy now. Description, this is for SEO purposes, but you can just put whatever you want here pretty much. And also you can put an image for the funnel. That's just for internal purposes. And there's a split testing function right here as well. So if you want to split test your funnels, that's right here under split test. You can start with a duplicated page or create one from scratch. I recommend doing duplicate page and basically changing one feature at a time once you have your control version set up the way you want. That way you can see how little adjustments might make a difference in your conversions. So powerful feature right there. So that being said, anytime we want to actually view our form, we can click this link right here or actually hit this view button. If we want to jump right into the editor, we can hit edit. If we want to clone that step, we can hit clone. And this is to delete the funnel step. So I'm going to go into view mode. This is kind of what it looks like. And I'm going to hit the DropFunnels button. Anytime you're on a page, when you're logged into DropFunnels, you'll notice this header up at the top. This is just what you'll see. This is not customer facing. They won't see this header at all. But you can quickly jump into the DropFunnels editor just by clicking that button at the top there. On my checkout forms, I always just remove this top bar. I don't think it's necessary. I just completely delete it. And then what you're left with is the form over here and details over here. So I really like the layout of this. It's very clean and easy to edit. So you can put your offer details right here, additional bonuses or additional information at the bottom. change out the pricing, and basically I'll connect my email right here. So I'll just go to settings on this heading, and the link will be my mail to support. Open in a new window, hit save, and that'll be good to go. If I ever have to duplicate this page, now that will be automatically in there. So the main thing you need in here is a product, and we already set that up in courses, so I'm going to just use that one for now. So you can do single or multiple products in one page. This one's going to be single. It's going to be that demo course, and we're going to show all the information. So product selection, there's our course right there. Product details, it's going to tell about what that product is. And description, all that's good. Order bump, we're going to turn this off for now. And this is where you'll also connect your autoresponder. So if you're using something like ActiveCampaign or any of these other ones, this is where you connect that. Once it's connected, it'll automatically be connected in the future. You can just select your account. Or if this is your first time connecting it, you'll have to add your account here. Mine's already connected, so I'm just going to select that from the drop-down. And I'll add them to a list and choose the list right here. I'm going to send them to my website. And I'm going to do source website and demo checkout. So separate your tags with a comma, and I'll hit save there. So now I could set off automations based on those tags in ActiveCampaign. So that's the autoresponder I use. I highly recommend them. They're awesome. If you're just starting out, they're probably the best one to start with. So you're not going to have to switch platforms in the future. DropFunnels does do basic kind of fulfillment emails for you. So if someone makes a purchase or signs up for a course, they'll send that information out. But they don't have follow-up automation built in. You will need an external autoresponder for that. But with that being said, depending on what information you need in your form, you can remove the extra steps. So I don't need business name. For this use case, I don't need phone number. I do usually leave the address in there, but that would be about it. So I just need name, email, and address, and we would be good to go. So I'm going to hit done and publish. So let's say I wanted to just delete this stuff out. I'll delete this, change this to free. Remove this image if I want. You can add a video right on this page. If you didn't even want a sales page and just wanted a very simple cart, you could drag a video over here and grab that YouTube link like I showed you and have that explainer video right in your actual checkout. So that's one way you can do it. If you want to edit what's on the button, that's all going to be under your form settings. So cart button, we could put get your free course. Right? And we'll publish that there. This button is set to auto link to the form. So no matter how far on the page down it is, the default setting is to take you back to the top of this form. So we got our basic checkout set up. Now let's add an additional step here. So we're going to go to add new step. And this one's going to be a thank you page. I like this just basic orange one. Hit drop it in. And this will be the quickest funnel. You can basically put up just 2 steps, a checkout form, and that thank you page. You do need the thank you page in order to actually have a functional funnel because you need this order receipt module. So that's going to dynamically update based on what product is in your checkout. But those are really the only 2 steps you need. So I'm going to delete out all this stuff. And I'll put something like, here is your receipt. I can even remove this button just for this example. And you can change these colors or whatever you want to under settings. I'm not going to mess with it too much just for this example. But under typography, you can see kind of the colors here if you wanted to change that. So I'll hit done and publish. And with those 2 steps, we're actually good to go. Next thing I want to do is go to payment integration, turn on test mode, and hit update. and we can test our funnel. So let's go to the checkout form here, put in some information, and hit get our free course. So that dynamically updated to the course, and it was $0. So basically just gives us a receipt for that, and we'd be good to go. So once that happens, those tags would be added in ActiveCampaign. My contact was created in my autoresponder, and I could drip out content based on those tags. Also, inside of DropFunnels, this order confirmation goes out to my email, and this is the default. You can remove some of this that's not needed. I would basically remove these, and that would be pretty good. So it'd say, hey, first name, thanks for your order. You can find the details below. First name, last name, email, order summary, product delivery, if we have one, and login details. Since that product was our demo course, it's going to send them their unique password along with their username, which is their email. And all that stuff is automatic. So you can come here to email short codes and see what all information is available to you. So basically you can send login details right after they purchase in this order confirmation tab. So that's basically it for a basic funnel. We could come in here and change the product, right? So we'll change this product to one with an actual price attached to it. We'll do the Happy Birthday Partnership. So this one has $97, and you can see a $97 one-time fee for the Happy Birthday Partnership. I do have to increase this since it's the first of the year now. But this is just for demo purposes. I can put my information back in. And now, since there's a payment, it actually has the credit card field here. And we'll use the kind of demo Stripe card. Any date in the future will work. 192 is the CVC, and any zip code will work. And we'll hit get our free course, even though it's not free now. And that will take us back to the order confirmation page. And you can see this one has the price for $97 and also gives us our access to the Happy Birthday Partnership. So our deliverable was actually included in this one, and it automatically inserts that there. So that's basically a simple funnel. You can get one of those set up in probably 10 or 15 minutes if it's your first one. And then after that, you can get more advanced. You can add a sales page to the front before the checkout form. You can add some upsells and downsells and stuff like that. But if you just want to get a simple funnel up, go ahead and do that now. The next thing I'm going to show you is just how to do your one-click upsells, one-click downsells, and order bumps if you're interested in that. So let's start with the order bump, since that's available right with the form we already created. In settings, we're going to just select this drop down. So from our products tab, we're going to select add order bump yes. And we'll have to select a product here. So we'll do just another Happy Birthday Partnership here, just for demo purposes. And we can edit all of the details of this order bump. So I'm just going to delete out everything and put Happy Birthday Partnership. Right? Grab this for a one-time fee. And then if we want to change how this looks, we can come to style here and get kind of granular with our settings. Order bump style, that's what we want. So the background color is kind of this off-white, kind of tannish color. So we could change this if we wanted, make it black or just white. Checkbox background color, that's going to be this right here. So this will be our label color here. We can change that to anything we want. Our border color is under there. And we'd have to actually add some dimensions to this to make it show up. So if you wanted to, you could add a border on that. Here's the selected product colors, so we could change these. So whatever you want to change on here is available. You just kind of got to look around a little bit. Usually it's under style. Sometimes it's under typography. For spacing, anything like that, it's usually under the advanced tab. You'll see your margins here. So as you play around with it a little bit, you'll get more familiar. But that's basically it for an order bump. So now we have a $97 order bump in here. And I can hit done, publish. And if I check that, it updates down here. Now I have 2 of those, and the price goes up to $194. So same thing. If I go to the checkout, it's going to now reflect both of these purchases. So easy way to get some additional revenue. Add an order bump that makes sense to the offer they're already interested in, and a lot of people will take you up on that. And that increases your average cart value. Next, we'll do an upsell. So let's add a new step, and we'll find it here under upsell pages. I like this book one, and I'll just call this upsell. So you can play around with these, see which one you like better. But we're going to drag this in the correct order. And we'll hit edit to jump right in. So you can see here, it's on customize order now. So, right, we got a special one-time order, and these are our buttons. This big button is going to be the yes button, and that's going to tell it where to redirect. So depending on how you have the rest of the funnel set up is going to tell you how to lay this out. So if you have a downsell after your upsell, you would want to make this custom URL to the actual thank you page of your funnel. If you just have the upsell, then the thank you page is next. You could do next funnel step. And kind of same thing for the decline option. So you could put something like no thanks, and some kind of clever sentence in there that'll make them think twice about actually hitting no. And then you can send them to the next funnel step or the custom URL. So depending on how you want to set your funnel up, you have to think about that, which place you're going to send them. I'm just going to do next funnel step for this one because the checkout form is right after this. And the product, let's do a done for you upgrade here. So I'm going to hit save, done, publish. And that should be a $4.97 charge if I remember. And just for this, I'm going to change this so you guys can see in the actual thank you page the different products so it's not confusing. I would basically have 2 happy birthdays right now. So I'm going to change the order bump to something else. Let's do a software bundle. And I'll hit save on that. Done, publish. So I'm going to go through this, click this, even though it's a software bundle now, and enter my info again. Get my free course. And now it should take me to that upsell page. So now I'll add this to the cart. And it takes me to the thank you page after that. So here's the 3 products I purchased. You can see happy birthday partnership, software bundle, and done for you upgrade. So all of those would have their deliverables attached, and they'd see the total price here in the thank you page. So I could go back through and decline, and it would take me here again, and just wouldn't have this done for you upgrade since that was the upsell. So additionally, you could add a downsell page. So we'll go to upsell pages, and we'll do that same one, and just call it downsell. And we'll drag this after the upsell, hit edit. select a product, and we'll do, let's see here. We'll do a pro partnership. And next funnel step is going to be fine for this, but we will have to actually go back and change our upsell now. So I published this because in upsell, we're going to have to make this actual link one of our URLs now. So I'll show you what I mean. Back in the editor, when we come to our upsell, if they take the upsell, we want to skip the downsell. So instead of next funnel step, we're going to send them to a custom URL and put that link in there and hit save. So if you think about this logically, they purchase the main product, they come to the upsell page. If they take the upsell, I don't want to show them the downsell, so I send them straight to the thank you page. If they don't take the upsell, I send them to the next funnel step, and that's our downsell. So that's kind of the logic of those upsells and downsells. You can have as many of those as you want, but I don't recommend kind of overwhelming your buyers with a ton of those, but definitely add those and hopefully add an awesome sequence of purchases that people will actually want to take you up on and be excited to get those one-time offers. So now we can go through this funnel and have a bunch of different variations. We could take the main product, no order bump, no upsell, no downsell. That'll take us to the thank you page. We could get the main product and the order bump, no upsell, no downsell. We could get main product, order bump, upsell. We could get main product, order bump, no upsell, but we take the downsell. So all that should be functioning, and it didn't take very long to get it set up. Obviously, you have some design work you need to go in and knock out, but for the amount of time it takes, it's pretty amazing what you can get set up. So let's just go through one time. I'm going to not take the order bump, and I'm going to take the downsell just for one last example. So this is the upsell page. I'm going to say, no thanks. I don't want that. This is the downsell page. I will take it, and it's going to be a very expensive downsell, which you'll see here. So my pro partnership is $5,000. That's actually me doing all the work for you, coming in, helping you with your funnels, all your integrations, setting that all up. You get all the software I have and will have in the future included for free. So it's an awesome partnership plan. You can get to this by just booking a call and see this option. So if you're interested in that, go to tryjohnson.com/book-your-call. And basically opt into this page. You're going to get an instant IVR call, and you'll hear some options there and see the pricing available. So that's my most expensive package right now. So if you want some help getting all this set up, kind of branded to you, you don't have to do anything. We have a 6-week program where we'll work together, get all that done. That's what that pro partnership is. So just for future reference, but basically I've given you all the tools you need to actually go and set up a high converting sales funnel for yourself. So I highly recommend going to do that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and let's go ahead and get into the next one. Next, I'm going to show you a little sneak peek at how to set up your blog and get it optimized for SEO so you can start ranking all your content, including your sales funnels, in Google. Go ahead and watch that video next, and I'll see you once that's complete.